Check, check. Hello, hello. Scratch and go crazy. How's it going? Can you hear me? I've not done a live stream in quite a while, so this is feeling pretty foreign to me. I had to mess with all kind of settings, and I had to restart my phone so it would. Oh, you can hear me. Cool, sweet. Yeah, at first my audio was not coming through on my phone. I'm using my phone for the desk cam, the Raptor Claw cam here, and the audio was not coming through at first, and it said try restarting your phone, so that worked. So cool. Yeah, a few days ago I got some. Went to the bank that's near my work and picked up some coin rolls. All they would give me is I asked for 20 bucks in nickels, which they gave me, and as far as pennies, they would only give me 5 bucks in pennies. So I've got 10 rolls of those as well. But figured I would just put up a little stream and hunt a little bit of coins before Big Flip comes on. He comes on in about 30 minutes. I meant to do this. I meant to get on like an hour ago, but it just didn't happen. You know how life goes sometimes. But yeah, get into some rolls here. I guess I probably shouldn't have put all these on the desk since I'm about to fill this up with coins. So let me put most of these over to the side. But they all let customer wrap, which is interesting. So hope everything's going well with you, Scratch and Go. Yeah, Big Flip comes on in about 30 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes. He'll be about 30 minutes. Well, his stream might start before that, but he goes live around it's 7 Mountain Time, but it's 9 o'clock for me, Eastern Standard Time. I think I saw the post already for his stream. I think he's doing like a little flash auction as well as some rolls tonight, of course. So it's actually kind of hard for me to look at the chat and do rolls at the same time because you're okay, cool. East Coast here, hard to stay up for the streams. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I've got my laptop over to the side, and that's where I can see the chat. So on my phone in front of me here, I can't see the chat the way I've got it set up, but I'll try to look over every once in a while. So the penny I've got up here on the USB cam, I found several 2021s that look like this, and I think it's just mechanical doubling, but it still looks pretty cool. I've saved a few of them anyway. At first, I was like, man, that's a double die, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's actually mechanical doubling. It does look super cool though. You can see the separation of, like two different twos. You can see the zero. You can see all of them. Every number you can see like a repeating one behind it. But almost positive that's mechanical doubling. But like I said, it looks pretty cool. So figured I'd save a few. I'll keep that on the cam there until I find something else cool. Oldest one I've seen so far is 1970 on these nickels. You don't really know much about varieties on coins. I hear you. Yeah, I've tried to get more into learning about the varieties, errors and varieties and stuff on coins in the last, I don't know, probably last couple of years. I'm trying to get a better eye at determining between mechanical doubling and actual double dies. At first, like everything I saw, I was like, "Oh, this is a double die," but people were like, "Nope, that's not. Sorry." But like you'll notice on the the penny here, it kind of looks like mechanical doubling is also known as shelf doubling. So it's for example, on the one, if you look, the doubled one is to the right and it's like behind the main one, and it's like a flat shelf that goes off to the side. So if it were an actual double die, it would be I think like more definition, it wouldn't be like a flat shelf, and you would see like a splits, like there would be split serifs like on probably on like on the bottom of the two, on the bottom of both twos, there would be like a what they call a split serif. So there would be like two defined lines. That's kind of the best way I know how to explain it, I guess. It's probably easier to actually research some pictures and actual coins that are double dies. It'll probably help you a little bit more. But it's definitely cool looking for varieties and errors and stuff. I found some pretty neat things since I've been coin roll hunting. I've done coin roll hunting off and on, just as kind of the occasional hobby for probably the last, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 years, off and on. I wasn't always, as serious as I am about it now. I haven't done it. When I started, I just kind of would occasionally do it here and there, and I didn't know that much about coin collecting and all that. But kind of got more serious about it the last probably 3 or 4 years. I'll show you here in a second one of the, to me, kind of one of the coolest things I like varieties that I've found in pennies. I think I've showed it on a live stream before, but it's been a while. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the wide AM and the close AM varieties on pennies. So like on 98, 99, 2000, you want to find the wide AM, which is like on the reverse where it says America. I'll have to put it under the scope probably. So we're on the top 1998 wide AM, and the front's pretty much regular coin. This is 1998. There are different varieties as far as where it says America. So at the bottom of the A and the M, or the A and there's a separation there between the A and the M. So this is considered a wide AM. So if it were a close AM, which is what it's supposed to be on the 1998, it would be almost touching or actually touching on the bottom of the A and the M there. So this was pretty cool to find. This is, of all the close AM and the wide AM varieties that you want to find, this is probably the most common that you can find, but there's still pretty far and few between. So, or few and far between, whatever you want to call it. But so that's one of them. And I've got 2 more. I was thinking I had only found 2 coin roll hunting, but I can't remember if I found this third one myself or if I bought it from somebody or what. I can't really remember. I've got 3 of them. So there's another one. And there's the third one. So all these 1998s are wide AM, which is pretty cool. I think the rarest one to find is the 1992 close AM. So if you find a 19, these, I'm not sure how much these go for exactly. Like I said, these are the most common of all the wide AMs and close AM varieties that you want to find. This one's the most common, but it's still kind of hard to find. But I would say maybe a few bucks for one of these, possibly. I'm not exactly sure. I may have looked it up a long time ago on eBay, but I would say if you find a 1992 close AM, you'd be in some decent money. I don't remember how much, but they're more valuable than. Actually, I can look it up in the red book. I think it lists the 92 close AM and the other varieties in the red book. So let me see really quick. This is cool. We're doing like a little educational thing here. I can always count these coins later, but this is cool to be able to learn somebody something. Let's see. Small cents. Okay, some of these it does not list a value, some it does. The 92 close AM, it does not list the value in the red book. So it does list 1992 close AM. There's a little dash there for MS65. And on the other page, the next page, they do list some values. Let's see here. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see where we at here. So 1998 wide AM in MS65 condition would actually be $25. So that's pretty cool. And 1998S close AM. So the San Francisco mints are kind of opposite on 98s and on 99 it looks like. So you want to find the close AM on the S, if that's focusing well enough. But that would be, and so that's a proof coin. The S's are proofs. So PF65 condition for the, let's see, where was I at? I'm trying to look through the screen. This is kind of hard. It's not focusing that well. So the 98S close AM is 150 bucks in PF65. That would be crazy to find. I have not found one with an estimate mark. I've only found the 98 watt AMs. So let me see if one of these could be close to MS65. I know one's in nicer condition. I think the one I got on the scope now is the nicest condition. Let me see. Actually, the one I had under the scope has got a little bit of what I would call environmental damage. It's got like some black, like crusty things on it. It's a fairly nice condition coin, but I wouldn't say MS65 just because of the black spotting and stuff on there. The other one's got a little bit darker overall tone to it. There's not really many nicks or dings or whatever on there. So this is probably the best condition one that I've got. So I would say that's probably a $20 penny right there, probably. So pretty cool. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat much when I was showing those coins. 5 minutes for BIGFLIP. It's 8:41 here. It goes live maybe a little bit before 9, maybe a little after 9. Kind of depends. Far North Coins has one. Which one does he have? A 92? Yeah, that's cool. You have sets of 98, 2000 watt AM. That's awesome. And welcome, Melt Dragon Braveheart. No, you're good. Scratch and go. I don't really mind. I'd rather show some cool stuff like this than just do some regular roll hunting if I'm not really finding anything. You know what I mean? Let me go back to the nickels now. I'll put this penny back under the scope since it was kind of cool. That's the only thing I had to show right now. Just some mechanical doubling that looks pretty cool. All right, let's do some more nickels. Hopefully we can find like a 30s or a war nickel. Buffalo would be cool. Really what I want to find most is the spots to fill my book. I've got a couple, I think the 30s, like 38 and 39. I can't remember which ones I need. That's the oldest one I found so far, 54. Come on, focus. Oh, this is terrible. Well, so we got the scope for, I guess. 1954. Denver. Cool. I'll keep that right there for now. Let's see here. Bunch of newer stuff. And here's a 1959. I can't tell if that's like a little crusty something behind the 5 there, or it's actually a like a die chip. I can't really tell. It might just be a piece of crusty something. Another Denver mint mark. I'll just keep that aside and put the oldest one on back on the scope for now, 1954. I kind of wish I had some music going right now, but it was kind of a pain to set everything up and have to get music too, and non-copyrighted music and all that. And I was already kind of later than I wanted to get set up to stream. Come on, let's find something good. Nothing else in that roll. A couple of 50s coins. All right, let's get one of these rolls. These are all customer wrap rolls, but they look, some of them look different than others. Different style wrappers. So I haven't done much coin roll hunting too recently. I think it was maybe 2 times ago. I guess was it sometime last year? I think I found a buffalo. That was one of my best fairly recent nickel finds. It wasn't that recent, but like I said, I haven't done it that much. So pretty shiny 2019 Philadelphia, but it's got some scratching on it. 83. Bunch of 80s and 2000s. Couple of 90s. I try to look at the front and back of every coin, even if it's one of the more modern nickels. I try to look at every face of every coin because you never know when you're going to find some kind of cool error or variety. You know, could be a big die clash or chip or strike through. You never know. It's a pretty shiny 2005 D. Just throw it up under the scope. Probably not worth grading. Still got some scratching and stuff on it, but it's not that bad. I mean, just it looks better on the other cam, but 2005. The reverse was what I saw first. It was really shiny. And I don't even know if there's different like varieties to look for on here. There might be like errors or varieties, excuse me, errors or varieties to look for. But I won't keep that one because I don't think it's gradable. I don't think it would be worth grading, so I'm not going to keep it. And that one is all dinged up. $74. Might get a couple more rolls done before Big Flip goes live. I'm not seeing much. There's an older looking one. It's a 64. Those are come by the millions. $74. There's another 59. Might save that. And that one's a Philadelphia. I'm gonna find some older stuff. There's a 2020 Philly. Let's see if I can see any obvious errors or anything like that. Looks pretty normal to me. All right, nothing more in that roll. All right, I'll do one more roll for in the stream so we can go over to Big Flip. Go over to Big Flip's house. Kind of a banged up looking roll. That's a good sign. Not seeing much. Banged up 89. Just check one thing real quick. I always like to wear gloves when I coin roll hunt. Hands get so dirty if you don't. I kind of cringe when I watch, like, I don't know, like Rob finds treasure, hunt like pennies or nickels or whatever. His fingertips are like black when he's done. It's like, oh, it's so gross. I mean, obviously you can wash your hands, but I don't know. It's just maybe I'm a slight germaphobe. I wouldn't say I'm really a germaphobe, just kind of like more cautious, I guess. I don't know. Just to me, it's easy to wear gloves. Like, you know, they're not that expensive when you buy a box of like 100 of them. And I haven't even hunted that much recently, so I bought this box sometime last year and it's still going. So got them off Amazon. But I'm sure with all the COVID and all that stuff, I'm sure all the gloves and cleaning supplies have been like astronomical on Amazon and places like that. Now, that one's kind of interesting. It's got some weird toning on the reverse. It's probably just environmental. I don't know. This has some like toning to it. I wonder if it had like gasoline on it or something like that, some kind of chemical. It's got like a reddish, pinkish tone to it. Kind of coppery. But also in the front, the first thing I noticed was this rim looks like kind of thick. It actually looks like there's a split right there. I wonder if that's an RPM repunchment mark. It's hard to say because there's a lot of wear on it. Could just be damage on the edge of it. It might just be like a ding. Hmm. 1980. And the rim here looked kind of thick. Also, there's like that split right there. It's kind of interesting. Some cool toning there too. But I've got so many coins saved, and there's not really enough cool enough on this coin to save. It's not in that great a condition, so I'm gonna throw that one back. And that's it. I've got more coins to hunt, but I'm gonna do those while I'm watching Big Flip stream, I guess. So just a minute here, I'll get off of here and we can hop on over and raid Big Flip. The smallest raid ever. A 3-person raid. Oop, missed one. All right, well, if you guys are still watching, like it says you are, thank you guys for coming on the stream real quick and just watching me kind of hang out and hunt some rolls really quick. But yeah, let's go over to Big Flip stream and have some fun over there. I'll see you guys soon if you're over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Breeze for me. I was just about to hit end broadcast. We're going over to Big Flip's house. Thanks for coming in, though. I appreciate you. I'll stay for just a minute. I was just hanging out hunting some rolls. I've got a few more nickel rolls left, and I got a bunch of penny. Well, I'll say a bunch. I've got 10 rolls of pennies as well. But I was just kind of hanging out and waiting till Big Flip came on. He should be live anytime now, or maybe now already. So cool. Heading that way. I will see you over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.